Hello and how are you? Welcome back to Pauline Wahome Diaries. If this is your first time here, karibu sana. If you are returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much and your support is not taken for granted. If it is Monday, you know it's Money Mondays, a platform where we discuss money issues simplified. Have you wondered why your friends or relatives no longer want to pick your calls or physically meet you? And even if they meet you or they pick your calls, they want to keep the conversation as short as possible and the meeting as brief as possible. One of the reasons could be that you have turned your financial obligations into their emergencies. Every time you make a call to them, it is about a financial issue that you really need them to sort as quickly as they can. And if they do not do it, or maybe they try telling you how they cannot be able to do it at that time, you want to guilt trip them and show them that you have really failed them for not assisting you. This has gone on, and maybe they've been helping you, or they've helped you over a certain period of time, and now they're tired. They no longer want to do it for you. And they keep wondering why you can never put your financial house in order. To save yourself from all this, you can start your own savings. You'll be able to sort out your issues without necessarily involving other people, especially the small issues. You don't have to call someone and tell them, oh, gas yangu imeisha, mtoto amerudi kutoka shule na kiatu moja, oh, sijui mbuzi ama ng'ombe za babangu zimekula shamba ya jirani. Those are small things that you can be able to sort out without involving other people. You can be able to open a small savings account where you can be able to put money for those issues that keep cropping up. Maybe your house supplies have not been able to get to the end month. Such small things, you can be able to sort them out. You can open a separate account from what you operate with every day. Put some money aside in a savings account where you can be able to go maybe to the bank and get some money over the counter and come back and sort out your issues. You can also start another account that maybe has mobile money services, whereby you can be able to use your mobile phone to get money and sort out your issues. There are other financial obligations that you anticipate, things that you know that you're going to do within a certain period, maybe a period of 1 year. It could be 1 year, it could be short term, it could be medium term or long term. But let's dwell on maybe short term, within things that you are going to do within 1 year. You know you're going to pay school fees, you're going to pay your car insurance, you know you're going to have your daughter's or son's birthday, you know you at the end of the year you want to pay your ratio. All these are things that you anticipate. For these ones, you can start a sinking fund. This is simply a fund where you put money aside for all those things. You can do the total of all the things that you need to do according to your priorities, and then divide that money within a period of maybe 1 year. And see how much money should I be able to put aside? How much money am I going to put aside for all these things? So that when this time comes to do whatever that you need to do, say school fees, you will comfortably be able to get that money and pay your school fees. You will be able to get that money and pay for your car insurance. You will be able to get that money and do whatever that you had planned to do. It may not make sense to anyone when you call them and tell them, oh, unajua shule zinafunguliwa, akina sina school fees, so just lend me like 5K. Or you know, nimeenda hospitali, I got my baby, aki sina nguo, I've been released, but I've been discharged, but I cannot go home. I've not been able to pay a bill. Or I know my car insurance is expiring in 2 days. Kindly lend me some money. This is something that you have known all the time. You were expectant for 9 months, and at some point you knew that you're going to have this child. You've been having this vehicle, and you know at some point you have to pay for insurance. You know that you have had a child in school, and you know at some point they'll be joining Form 1. So it is up to you. You've also known that at the end of the year, you would want to go and pay your ratio for your wife. But when you tell people, oh, I need you to support me, you put people in a WhatsApp group so that they can come here and get you money to go and pay for the ratio. Some people may not understand this, and they will feel like this is a personal issue. And those are things that you should be able to deal with at your personal level. Some people may argue on so many reasons why they're not able to save their money. Mshahara yangu ni kidogo sana, mimi sina kazi, kazi yangu ni ya, I'm just a casual laborer, mimi ni mtu wa kuhustle. There is no way I'll be able to put that kind of money you're talking about on the side. If you look at your lifestyle, you're always buying new clothes. If it is in an office setting, while others are carrying guaches and domas to go and have the snack in the office, you're ordering your food, your subordinate staff know, the subordinate staff in that office know the hotels where you want your food to be picked. The people who are selling suits and clothes and everything, when they come to the office, they know that you are one of their target clients, and no suit, no dress, no shoe will bypass you. Yet you're saying that you don't have money to save. And these people who are carrying the guaches and domas in the office are the same people that you'll call one evening and tell them, gas yangu imeisha, o mtoto amerudi kutoka shule bila kiatu. You may say you are a casual laborer and you don't make a lot of money, but look at the things that you do. You're always buying irrelevant things. You're always on the internet. You're always on Facebook. You're always on all the social medias. You're paying to be on social medias. You're buying bundles, 100 shillings, 200 shillings, 50 shillings. That is money that maybe you could have been able to put aside. On your way home, you never pass the Muturaki banda. You're always buying there. Unanunua ya 10 mara 10. That's 100 shillings. Huyo mtu anakuzia hivyo, anajua akikuzia ya 10, utakula hiyo ya 10, ununue ingine ya 10 na ingine ya 10, and finally you'll have spent 100 or 200 shillings at that kibanda. But when it comes to savings, wasema, oh, mimi sina pesa ya kusave. Mimi sina pesa ya kusave. You can always sacrifice the things that you can do without and put that money aside, irrespective of how much you're making. There are women I know who sell fruits in buckets. And every time you ask them, they tell you that if they buy fruits for 500 shillings, they are going to make another 500 shillings. And they always put like 200 shillings on the side. And the 300 shillings will be spent in their houses. So lack of saving is just an excuse. You can always save. Maybe you don't have to save every day, but you can always you can always push yourself and put some money aside. Now, when you succeed in putting this money aside, it will call for a lot of discipline to keep your savings intact. And especially if your money personality is a spender, you'll push yourself, put that money aside, but there's that urge to go and get that money and spend it. Every time something is happening somewhere, and they love creating memories, so they want to go get that money and join the others in creating the memories. There's an all-white dinner somewhere, and you're feeling like, if I don't go, my friends will wonder, why, kwani fulani siku hizi hananga pesa? Kwa nini the other time tulienda hakuja, this time tunaenda ni kama hakuji? And because you don't want people to think that you no longer have money to spend, you will have that very big urge or temptation to go and get the savings that you have really struggled to put aside. Forget about the all-white dinner. Next time they are coming up with an all-black dinner, an all-green dinner, and all the colors of the rainbow dinners will be held. And you cannot run and jump into every occasion and spend money that you put aside to do something else. In conclusion, let's stop creating excuses. Let's look for means and ways of cutting our expenses and putting money aside for those unexpected expenses and for the expenses that we anticipate. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have all learned something, and we'll continue sharing and learning from each other, and let's make saving a habit. If you have not subscribed, kindly consider doing so. My name is Pauline Ohome. Thank you so much, and see you on Monday.